There's a truth you already know deep inside your chest. Nobody in this world cares about your excuses. Nobody is coming to save you. The world will watch you suffer. It will step on you when you're weak, and it will bury you alive if you let it. But here's the paradox: that pain you feel right now, that heartbreak, that failure, that loss, that emptiness, that betrayal, it is not your enemy. It is your greatest weapon. Pain is the fire that will either consume you or forge you into steel. The choice has always been yours, and if you can flip that switch in your mind, you'll realize pain is not the curse that holds you back, it's the gift that propels you forward. Turn pain into power. That's the secret most people don't want to face, because it's uncomfortable, it's raw, it's brutal. But life doesn't care about your comfort, it only cares about testing you. Every moment of pain you've ever felt has been shaping you, preparing you, molding you into someone stronger, someone sharper, someone capable of enduring storms others can't survive. Yet the tragedy is that most people waste their pain. They cry, they complain, they wait for sympathy, and in doing so, they hand over the greatest weapon they could ever possess. Think about it. Pain is the fire. It burns away weakness. It burns away excuses. It shows you who you really are when everything else is stripped away. Without pain, you'd have no hunger. Without struggle, you'd have no edge. Without heartbreak, you'd never know the taste of real strength. The greatest winners, the ones we admire, they are not where they are because life was kind to them. They are where they are because life hit them hard, and they chose to hit back harder. When you're lying in bed at night, when your chest feels heavy from failure, when betrayal eats at your heart, when you're tired of losing, that's the exact moment life is giving you a choice. You can surrender or you can transform. You can drown or you can rise. Pain is not there to stop you. It's there to wake you up. It's there to light a fire under you so intense that nothing can extinguish it. So don't run from pain. Don't numb it. Don't bury it, use it. Channel every ounce of it into discipline, into work, into action. Let your scars remind you not of where you broke, but of where you refuse to stay broken. Because the moment you decide to turn pain into power, you become unstoppable. You stop being a victim, and you start being the creator of your own destiny. And that's when the world will realize nothing and no one can break you. The gift hidden in suffering is something most people never discover, because they are too busy running from it. The moment pain arrives, they look for escape, distractions, temporary pleasures, anything to silence the sting. But suffering is not here to destroy you, it's here to teach you. It carries within it a message, a lesson, and a gift that only reveals itself to those who are willing to endure, to reflect, and to rise. Without suffering, growth is impossible. Without pain, transformation never comes. When you suffer, you're being handed an opportunity to see yourself clearly. Struggle strips away the noise of the world. It removes the masks, the illusions, the fake confidence, and shows you what you're truly made of. That heartbreak, that rejection, that failure you thought was the end of you, it was actually the beginning of the real you. Because only in the darkest of nights do you learn how to create your own light. Only through the heaviest storms do you build the strength to stand unshaken. The truth is, suffering has always been the birthplace of greatness. Look at anyone who has achieved something extraordinary. Behind their success lies a story of pain. They faced losses, setbacks, betrayals, and heartbreaks, but instead of letting those moments bury them, they used them as stepping stones. They chose to embrace the suffering, to squeeze every drop of wisdom out of it, and to carry it as fuel. Suffering is not a curse, it is a forge. Every tear, every wound, every scar is molding you into someone far stronger than you ever imagined. And when you come out of it, you won't just be tougher, you'll be wiser, more focused, more resilient. That is the hidden gift. It transforms weakness into strength, fear into courage, despair into determination. So when suffering visits you, don't ask, why me? Ask instead, what is this teaching me? The pain you feel today can become the foundation of your power tomorrow. The suffering that feels unbearable now will become the reason you inspire others later. That is the gift hidden in suffering, the chance to rise, to grow, and to become unstoppable. Fuel your success with pain, because nothing else burns hotter, lasts longer, or pushes harder than the fire of struggle. Comfort won't make you great. Ease won't build your strength. Success does not grow in the soil of pleasure, it grows in the battlefield of pain. Every setback you face, every sleepless night, every heartbreak, every moment of doubt, those are not punishments, they are resources. They are raw energy waiting for you to harness, transform, and channel toward your goals. Most people run from pain, and that is why they stay average. They spend their lives chasing comfort, avoiding challenges, numbing themselves when life hits hard. But when you flip the script, when you look pain in the face and say, "You will not break me, you will make me," everything changes. Suddenly failure is not an ending, it is a lesson. Rejection is not humiliation, it is redirection. Suffering is no longer a curse, it is the training ground for resilience, courage, and unstoppable determination. Think about the champions you admire, the people who dominate their fields, the leaders who inspire millions. Their success is not built on a path of roses. It's built on nights of sacrifice, on years of grind, on blood, sweat, and tears. They turn their heartbreaks into motivation. They turn their struggles into discipline. They used the pain that could have crushed them as the very energy that carried them forward. That is what separates winners from everyone else, their ability to weaponize pain. You have that same ability. Your struggles can either be the chains that hold you down or the fuel that propels you upward. The choice is yours. Every time you feel pain, remind yourself that it is energy. Energy that can be wasted in complaints, or energy that can be invested into building a stronger, sharper, more powerful version of yourself. Fuel your success with pain. Let it remind you why you started, why you refuse to quit, why you will never settle for less. Let every scar become a source of pride. Let every setback become a reason to rise. The world does not reward comfort seekers. It rewards those who dared to endure the struggle, who refused to let pain be their prison, and who instead used it as rocket fuel to achieve greatness. Rise through the struggle, because life was never designed to be easy. Every person who has achieved greatness has walked through storms that nearly broke them. Struggle is not a sign that you're failing. It's proof that you're moving forward. The climb is steep, the weight is heavy, and the path is lonely, but it is in the very moments when you feel like quitting that your future self is being built. Struggle is not there to stop you, it is there to shape you, to strip away weakness, and to prepare you for the victories you cannot yet see. The truth is, most people collapse under pressure. They mistake struggle for punishment. They believe if life is hard, it means they're not meant for success. But the reality is the opposite. Struggle is the signal that you're on the right path, that you're pushing against resistance, that you're becoming more than you were yesterday. Diamonds are made under pressure, steel is forged in fire, and champions are born in the battlefield of struggle. You cannot rise without resistance. You cannot grow without obstacles. Struggle is the teacher that gives you lessons no book can provide. It teaches patience when you want results now. It teaches resilience when life knocks you down. It teaches discipline when your body screams for rest. And above all, it teaches faith in yourself, faith in your vision, faith that the storm you're in today is preparing you for the sunlight of tomorrow. When you rise through the struggle, you discover strength you never knew you had. You realize the pain you thought would break you actually built you. You see the setbacks you hated were the stepping stones you needed. And you understand that without the nights of doubt, the mornings of triumph would never taste as sweet. Struggle makes success meaningful because it forces you to earn it. So don't fear the struggle, embrace it. Don't ask for the weight to be lifted, ask for the strength to carry it. Every obstacle you overcome is a declaration that you are stronger than your circumstances. Every challenge you rise above proves that nothing, no failure, no betrayal, no hardship can stop you. Rise through the struggle and you will not only achieve success, you will become someone worthy of it. That is the power of the struggle. It doesn't just give you the reward, it transforms you into the kind of person who can handle it. Pain is the pathway to greatness, and the sooner you accept this truth, the faster your life will transform. Nobody has ever reached the top without scars, without battles, without nights of suffering that tested their very soul. The road to greatness is not paved with comfort and ease. It is carved out of sweat, tears, sacrifice, and unshakable resilience. Every time you feel pain, life is handing you a choice: break under it or build from it. That choice will define who you become. People often look at the successful and imagine their journey was smooth. They see the glory but not the grind, the victory but not the wounds. Behind every champion is a mountain of failures. Behind every leader is a trail of broken nights. And behind every great achievement is a story of relentless struggle. Pain is not the obstacle on the road to greatness, it is the road itself. Without it, you cannot earn strength, wisdom, or depth. Pain teaches you lessons that nothing else can. It humbles your ego, showing you that the world owes you nothing. It hardens your spirit, teaching you to stand when your legs want to collapse. It awakens your hunger, reminding you that the comfort of today cannot compare to the reward of tomorrow. If you run from pain, you run from growth. If you embrace it, you unlock the secret that separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. Greatness demands sacrifice. You will lose friends, you will be misunderstood, you will work when others rest, and you will suffer when others quit. But each moment of pain is not wasted, it is building you into someone unstoppable. The very struggle you hate now will become the strength you admire later. The very rejection you cry over today will be the redirection that leads you to victory tomorrow. So when pain knocks at your door, don't curse it, welcome it. Look it in the eye and say, "You will not defeat me, you will define me." Use it as fuel, let it sharpen your focus, let it carve your discipline, and let it guide your steps toward the life you dream of. Pain is not here to destroy you, it is here to prepare you. And if you endure it, rise through it, and master it, you will realize that pain was never your enemy. It was the pathway, the test, and the price of entry to greatness. At the end of it all, the truth is simple: life will hurt you, life will test you, and life will demand more from you than you ever thought you had to give. But that pain, that suffering, that struggle you've carried, it was never a punishment. It was preparation. Every scar on your body, every tear you've shed, every night you've laid awake questioning your worth, those are not signs of weakness. They are the markings of someone still standing, someone still fighting, someone who refuses to quit. Greatness does not belong to the chosen few. It belongs to the ones who refuse to let pain be their prison. It belongs to the ones who take every ounce of suffering and use it as fuel to build discipline, strength, and resilience. You don't rise in spite of the pain, you rise because of it. And once you understand that, there is nothing and no one that can stop you. So when the storms of life come, and they will, don't hide. Don't run, face them, walk into them with your head held high, because on the other side of that storm is a version of you that is sharper, stronger, and unbreakable. This is your moment. This is your fight. Don't waste another second waiting for the world to feel sorry for you. It never will. But if you decide right now that pain will not defeat you, if you decide that pain will become your greatest ally, then nothing will stand between you and the life you were destined to live. Rise, fight, and turn every ounce of pain into unstoppable power.